Hello, everyone. It's Minecraft Monday, and we're gonna build some stuff. Hello, Classic Box. Yes, we are back in the mine. Well, sort of. We got to go into Redstone World first, because I actually want to make. I was making a automatic tree farm, and I want to see if I can improve it. Then I'll build it in survival. All right. What was I doing? I was absolutely failing at my wall I wanted to make here. Alright, first of all, let's set the change the time. Let's change it to day. Time set day. Good. Alright, clear out some of this leaf crap. Let's clean it up. Pretend like nothing was ever here. Okay. So what we have here is a basic, super basic tree farm. Where's my seedlings? There, saplings. Boom. We got dispenser full of bone meal. I better put a lot more in there. Hold on. Give me a lot more bone meal. Yes. How did I do this last time? Yes, middle click it, that's right. Fill these stacks up all the way. Just all the bone meal you can carry. Good. Alright, then I turn that on. Just loads it with bone meal. Till it grows. Eventually, yep. Then it gets pushed by all my pistons. Whoops, I gotta put another. Oh crap, I broke it. Hold on. We'll pretend that didn't happen. No, that's not good. There we go. Alright. Pushes it. Boom. Alright. So what I want to do is basically this until it gets pushed all the way out and can't be pushed any further. Then I need another wall of pistons to push it outward to basically make a big ass cube of trees that I can come mine later. I think it's 15 blocks. Let's see how far big I can make this. Let's get it pushed out all the way and then see what happens to it when that happens. I guess some of them take forever and then some of them are just like right away. Uh-oh, we're getting some failures at some point. It missed twice, though. Oh, I keep forgetting this. Okay, so we got about 10 here. I don't know when I went wrong with those two. It must have been when I broke my pistons for a second. How far are you gonna... Oh, what? One of them just went on its own. That was weird. Okay, now they're not going anymore. Okay. So we hit our max there. So let's count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 blocks. So I think it might have been, you might have been right with 12, and then this is the 13th that couldn't be pushed. Yeah. So it can push 12, and then when it gets to 13, it can't. So theoretically, I would want a wall here. Now, I don't know when up here, but let's just throw that down there. Yeah, let's pretend like it worked fine. What we need is so let me just give myself a marker here. Boom. That's dumb, but there we go. Let's get rid of some of these so I can work. So I think if I use the same technique I used for the original, you can't see underground, but there's... It's like a piston. Let's see. I actually need to get a refresher on what my design looks like. It's been Steam Summer Sale. I've been playing so many other games. I haven't been back to Minecraft in a bit. Okay. So, it's a... Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a piston attached to an observer, I think? Yeah, an observer. So what happens is I have this I wonder if the same exact technique would work. Alright, so we got this on top of an observer facing down into, I believe that's just an empty space. Let's get rid of this just to be sure. Yeah, just an empty space. Then there's a piston next to it. I wonder what that'll do, if anything. Alright, so what I got going on right here, these two observers are facing each other. That's a redstone clock, basically. They're just generating a pulsing redstone signal. That's what makes the dropper out here work. I put a switch on it to stop it, though. But when I flip the switch, those two observers are just clicking back and forth, saying who knows what, but they're not really getting anywhere. So we turn it off. And the way it's supposed to work is that when that tree finally grows, it powers this observer. I feel like there's a kind of failure in my design here because it wasn't working until I put these redstones here. I feel like I was supposed to have redstone dust down there, but I'm not sure. But basically, piston pushes observer into this observer, which then powers the block above it, and I have kind of a chain of redstone going up the pistons, powering them. So let's see if I can... This isn't going to turn on now because it already stopped once. Let's see what happens when it's open like this. Okay, so you see it's extended, and that makes it push. Yes, essentially I want, at the end there would be an observer, right? The observer looks at the block directly in front of it, so I'd probably just wait till a log is here, and that would trigger the wall of pistons here. I was just having trouble with getting the pistons to even fire, trying to figure out how they work. They don't work the same as the rest, as everything else. So I want to get a closer look at that. What's going on over here? Too quick. Really? That time you had to be quick? Okay, so yeah, it is quickly powering the redstone that I have snaking up here. So yeah, so what I was trying to do is trying to figure out how to get a wall of pistons to work, basically, and I wasn't having much luck, and that's kind of where I ended this build. So like, I could, with what I have right now, it's technically a tree farm. I could just mine out this and then, you know, keep it going, but I want more at a time. See, that doesn't seem to power them. Neither does that. So I wonder, do I have to power a solid block behind them? Not you. See, that does work. Okay. The question is, how do I power a bunch of solid blocks? This is, I gotta learn more about redstone to understand this. Okay, if I do that. Okay, so powered blocks are the key. I wonder. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but we're getting into some dumb designs here. Interesting. I didn't think of using a redstone repeater. Even though, you know, that's literally how you generate redstone power. Let's see if, actually that's a good point. Let me see if just a redstone repeater here does it. You might be onto something. Of course, I still have the blocks here. I gotta remove those. Okay, so a redstone repeater does indeed power the block it's attached to. So, that being said, I wonder, someone online's already probably came up with a much better design than this, but we'll see how this goes. And to my button. Interesting. Now, what if I were to go up here? Okay. Very interesting. What if I were to do it more like this? Whoops, I didn't mean to set delay on that one. This is kind of a dumb design, but let's try it. No. Oh, it's because I don't have that connected. Duh. Well, that made all three go up. Alright, so the real question, what I had going on here, it's only a single row, so it's a little easier. But how did each one get power? So what I had going on, I'm going to try to sort of replicate this. What I had going on was an observer going up to a piece of redstone. What does that do? Here, I'll build myself another mock-up. A little 3x3. Okay, so for that one, when I was looking at the back of it, I had like an observer. That's right. Going to a block with a piece of redstone. Okay. Dude, you're in my way. Just get out. Go away. Jeez, how many creative mode hits do you take? Whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna dig you away. Oh, now you die. Okay, whatever. Boom. Alright, so... I didn't get a chance to see what happened. Just that one. It's just weird that it doesn't work kind of the same as it did over there. Okay, what does this do? It just makes those ones that are powered. So I'm starting to think that this design, not so good. Here, just, we'll toss that one. All right. I think we're better off. I mean, some people might have technically less resource heavy versions, but I think we're better off going this way. Of course, there will be like an observer involved, but I think this is sort of what we're after. Now, how tall do I have to make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta find out how to make it 5 blocks tall. Okay. I think it's gonna start getting abstract. You see, this design doesn't stack very well. So I got like repeater, block, repeater. Maybe I could do one more stack. But there's probably a better way of doing it that I'm just completely missing. Alright. None of that redstone makes it up. No. Well, what if... Does this work? Okay, so there's got to be a layer here. Nah, I pushed those fools. But you know what? Doing that made my, you know what? You gotta get out of here. What? Did I fuck it up? There we go. You guys gotta get out of here. Alright, so yeah, I kind of fucked up my design. Yes, I see what you mean. This design, if it were a block longer, I could make it work. And I can't remember exactly. I use slabs, as you can see here. I do use slabs when I go up a corner, but I guess I don't know the difference between the slabs and the blocks in terms of climbing. I just kind of use them to be minimalistic. But I think I kind of understand how this needs to be a block back. So what I've got going on is this has got to climb up here. It's got to climb up here. Then it's got to climb up here. Then it's got to climb up here. Yes, now theoretically this should work. Okay, we're in business. One good thing about this, I guess, is that I have some hills in my survival world. I have some hills to work with. I could kind of bury some of this back stuff in the hills. And that might surpass. It might be okay. So let's take a careful look at the design. We've got repeaters, blocks, repeaters, blocks, repeaters, but I'm gonna kind of replicate this here. I wonder if it would work the other way around. Because I'd rather use more blocks than repeaters. So I wonder if I went block, 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 repeater, repeater, repeater. Let's try this way. The only way I think I'm starting to see how I need to go one block further back for this to work, but I'm gonna try it. Well, block back, which I can't go. So the way I did it here was I went up, then I went up again. those pistons in the back will just have to chill. Let's see. I have an idea here. I think this is a dumb design unless I come over here and finish it on this side. It's kind of an awkward design, but we'll go with it. Okay. Button, of course. Wait, I have a better idea. I'm sure that's how that's supposed to work. Okay, okay, so it's not the length of the redstone signal. It's, well, it kind of is, because look, this only makes those go. Okay, I don't really like this design, but I'm just determined to see if I can make it work. But one thing's for sure, they're not making it back here, and I think it's because of this. I can work on that. I can make that better. Okay, but I just want to see if the concept works. It broke. I think because it's against a piston here, I think it activated. It did. Crap. Okay. Design, I understand you, so I'm gonna kind of break you. Even on its best day, it didn't work. Let's see. Let's try this one more time. Okay. It kind of did. All right, 4. Redstone and flow through glowstone. What does that do? I guess I haven't used redstone for any, sorry, glowstone for any purpose other than lighting. Oh, transparent blocks to climb up. So, how would that work? The glowstone. Oh, it just lets you compact it a bit. Oh, I see. So instead of using like a block like this to stairwell up, I could just use the glowstone as the step up because it is a charged block, if I understand correctly. Okay, so I think for now this is kind of the design I'm going with, though, just because this one's too wonked out. Like, I feel like it's even. Is the redstone even reaching the top? Oh no, it isn't. Okay, that's part of the problem. So this is stupid, but I bet this will make it work. But it is. I acknowledge that this is not a good design at all. Well, yeah, it worked a little too well. It stayed on. shit. I accidentally, like, made a... Okay. Yeah, well, that was not what I intended. Okay, for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to stick with this design, because I can at least just go back a few blocks, but I am going to destroy it. I can totally build it in my head. It's not too bad. Whoops. Alright, all of you gone. I don't want my enemy learning my secrets. I can't leave these prototypes out. Boom. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't even want them knowing about my redstone circuits. Alright, well, no, I wanted to put a block there. Thank you. Just fill the gaps up. Okay. Alright, so if I've got that going on here, this was an earlier, much failed design. I don't know what I was doing here, but you know what? Let me just... I put my contraptions too close together. I gotta think about this when... I got all this space. I got a whole Minecraft world of flat land, but here I am choosing to build all my contraptions within like a few blocks of each other, to the point where testing them interrupts with each other. Like, what am I thinking? But let me just destroy this one, because I don't know what I was thinking. These are all sticky pistons with blocks attached to them. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. I thought like wood on wood was nicer than just piston on wood. Who knows? But it's failed. It's gone. We're getting rid of it. Okay, that's my marker. You know what? I have my tick speed set wrong. What is it? Game rule. Random tick speed. I think it's supposed to be 3. Okay. Time, set, day. Oh yeah, that design I just had, it was a total, utter fail. It didn't do anything. I didn't have the redstone right at all. So I kind of just started over with this. Alright, so this is where the last block goes to. Let me verify that by counting. So it would be 1, then it would be 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So this is as far as the trees will be pushed. So I think the observer needs to be here. I think. We're gonna try, and it will probably actually be a fail, but we're gonna go with it. Alright, so there's the little observer. He's gonna be watching closely for something coming here. And here, we better clear out all these trees, because I'm gonna need all this space. So they just updated a 1.14.3, which it didn't change too much as far as like buildings concerned, but it did change quite a bit as far as enchanting items is concerned. They reverted it back to the old status, because I guess all the different protection types, blast protection, projectile protection, regular protection, etc., could all be stacked, and they weren't supposed to be stacked. But in my game, I had stacked a bunch of those. So, I guess the items you had already created get to stay, but you won't be able to create those anymore. So it's interesting that I now have a bunch of, you know, uncreatable items. Okay, so I don't know if I actually want to push this all the way to the end, Mostly because I think there might be some redstone interference. We've learned that these can be powered, one of them can be powered from the side. I'm afraid we'd end up with some really wonky crap, so we're gonna avoid that. We're just gonna try it like this for now. So we know we need it to be 5 high. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So let's go ahead and just build out a huge wall. This is gonna be so expensive in survival mode. Technically, I can shorten this as much as I need. I don't actually need it to be this long even, but this is creative mode. We're gonna experiment. Okay, get out of here, markers. You're interrupting. Here, I'll put some here. Alright, so what we decided on was we are gonna use repeaters on the first. I'm gonna have to go into the nether and get a bunch of nether quartz to make this work. Repeaters here. Okay. Ah, I delayed that one. Crap. Alright. Blocks here. And repeaters on the top. Okay, so obviously we need a row of redstone going here to all these. Then, so that would be probably like this. Then we need a block. Then we need a block going to all these. Real quick, obviously we're going to need a block behind all these as well. Okay, and then I'm pretty sure, whoops, we had it go up like that. Just something simple. Not the prettiest, but simple. Okay. Now, the problem with this, how long this is I don't know if the redstone's going to reach the end. These might be too long. If they are, I'll just shorten them. Like I said, they don't actually have to be this long. Here, to test this. Oh, of course I can't plant a freaking tree right there. It's not the right. That's not what I wanted. I see the problem though. The observer at the end, yeah, it also triggered the pistons also trigger it, causing it to endlessly loop. And you're right. Actually, I don't know if the redstone repeaters use quartz. It might just be the redstone comparators that use it. Actually, I think you're right. Good call. Okay, so there's a problem with that design. I cannot use an observer that watches this block because the pistons are also going to push it. So, And I don't think I know redstone well enough to create a device that could stop it after one pulse. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. I think such a thing exists, though. But, I mean, it kind of worked. It just kind of worked a little too well. And I did notice one problem was that the final row was not working, nor was the last one on this top row. So, I think I'm just going to take out this last 2 rows. Just to make it easy. Okay, so now if I do it, it should be infinite again, but at least... Ah, see, look, those ones aren't working either. It makes a redstone clock. So I guess that's a way to make a redstone clock too, is to just have a piston in front of an observer. Interesting. Accidental redstone clocks. I'm sure more crafty redstone creators already knew that though. Okay, so let's say it goes there. Okay, so at least now it's all pushing. I wonder if adding a repeater with a delay would help. I have no idea if this is legit or anything, but I just wonder if the... Darn, it just makes it do infinite slower. Okay. So the problem is, every time the piston pulls away, it sends another signal to push it out again. Gotta use my thinking brain on this one. How can I stop this infinite loop? Or can I think of another way to trigger? Because it's all based on this one block, and no matter what, I need the last block pushed. And I'm trying to think, no matter where I orient the block, the pistons are going to get in the way. So no matter what, I need to find some way to make this only emit the one signal and not the second one on the pullback. Delay doesn't seem to do much other than make it slower. Whoops. I kind of just want this. Didn't do what I wanted it to, but okay. Not gate doesn't help. Okay. So yeah, I gotta think in terms of logic. Okay, so signal is triggering itself. Tree farms existed, right? They're so manual. I mean, my version of a tree farm is literally just planting the trees and possibly bone mealing them and then cutting them down one by one. This way should gather a bunch into one, but I gotta figure out. Okay, so I gotta start thinking in terms of computer logic, but I guess while we do that, we'll kind of look at some of the other things I designed. Like, check it out. Here's my my sugarcane farm that's made with observers, so the sugarcane grows. This one's simple. This one is very simple. And actually, I should have looked at this one to figure out how the pistons work, because I can tell they're all just using the charged block. But yeah, observers just with redstone hooked up to the blocks attached to the pistons below them. And then down here, I just got a minecart with hopper that pulls through the full dirt block and then deposits them into the regular hoppers below and into here. So we can actually fly. Yep, we can actually watch this one. Set that tick speed up super high. There we go. Yep, just breaks it all. There it grows. Yeah. I did build this one in my survival world. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Okay. Put that tick speed back to normal. Okay, but... So, the problem I'm having here is I only want it to emit one signal. I bet I'm gonna have to get a comparator involved. This is interesting. Dude, what do you want? Can you go away? Thank you. Alright, so I think... I need a comparator involved somehow. And it's interesting because I don't really know... This is one tool I haven't really completely learned to understand yet. Because I know it's got like the add and subtract mode. And it works based on signals coming in from the side. I'm just going to kind of dick around here. See how this works. Okay. What about... What about from this side? Doesn't do anything, okay. See, I don't really know how redstone interacts with this thing. It's weird. I haven't figured out how to make it do a thing yet. Okay, that's annoying. Hey, Bosca, how's it going? I am currently stumped trying to figure out the logic on this tree farm. I'll give you a quick demonstration. So basically, I plant a sapling here. Boom, this crazy contraption does that. Makes it makes the tree grow quick, pushes it. Boom. We push that wall all the way over here. Then what's supposed to happen is when the wall reaches maximum length, it's supposed to push it one block this way, but instead I get infinite madness. It's a giant redstone clock, which some people would be stoked to create, but I am not trying to create a giant redstone clock. I am trying to create a tree farm. So that's quite the conundrum. So basically what's happening is block goes here, updates status of this, sends out a signal, boom, puts the whole thing in motion. Piston extends. Problem is, piston extension triggers the observer, which sets another signal down the whole thing, causing it to happen again. So I'm going to try something. I know this isn't going to work, but it's going to slow it down enough for me to at least look. But let's get 2 repeaters with full delay in here. Let's get ourselves some serious delay. Okay. That's not going to work. Let's put it here. Here, we'll even give ourselves some more delay. Fine. Alright, so this should slow it down a lot. See, look, you can see the signal going every time. Every time it goes out and in, it sends out a signal. That's interesting. Now I'm starting to think, so it's a 1-1. Alright, so now, what I have in mind is that I need some sort of toggle to where one click will put out a signal and the next will not. One click will, one will not, one will, one will not. Okay. I am going to have to consult. I'm going to have to consult the internet for this one. Because I don't exactly know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to quickly search Minecraft Redstone toggle switch. A T flip-flop. Okay. That's what they call it. Interesting. Okay. So I kind of got the circuit here. Let me see if I understand it. So it's kind of like... okay. This is out there. I'm going to try to replicate the design I see on the webpage I'm looking at, but I don't know how I'm going to make this apply to mine, but I will do my best. I'm going to replicate it just so I can, you know, kind of close it and get focus on my other screen again, but we'll get rid of the wood for now. Alright, so the equivalent of this would be a sandstone with a comparator facing that way. Yes, a repeater facing this way. A repeater facing this way, and a redstone torch right here. And another block with a redstone torch here. And just to test, they have a redstone lamp here, so we'll put one of those up so we can test it. All right, so that's, oh, duh, I forgot the redstone. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm after. That's kind of what I'm after. I'll see if there's any way I can apply this to my actual design. So let me see what the what would the equivalent be of an observer. Damn it. Oh shit, it's a redstone clock. Damn it. I keep making redstone clocks when I don't try to. What the hell? This is kind of annoying. Let's see if this stops it. Okay, that at least stopped it. So, if I were to put a block here... doesn't do shit. Does that do anything? Wait. No. Alright. What about now? Oh, it does do something for a second. I see. Yeah, redstone. It's logic. It's like almost like computer logic. Actually, it's very. It's actually fun for that aspect. So I think instead of a button, I want to try this with the switch. Oh no, lever? Yes, lever. That's what it's called. All right. Problem is, it's still a redstone clock. It still causes a pulsing. Did I build it wrong? Okay, so this torch over here is on. When I flip this on, what happens? It's redstone clocking. Okay, but that redstone torch was necessary for this, of course. Alright, but I think the concept remains the same. I don't know if this is going to work, but basically it's the comparator. So maybe I could use this to kind of learn how the comparators work. Okay, so it's got a signal from the side. It's got a signal from this torch here. The idea is that when I turn off this on the side, it... I feel like this would work better like this. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but let's try it. No, it still clocks. Okay, but what I think needs to happen is, okay, so I need... Maybe the fact that this is so toggly will work to its advantage. Okay, so what I need is, this is my input right here. So I don't think I ever actually found out if the... comparator works the way I want it to. Let me see if I can activate the lamp with the comparator. No, it doesn't. Or with the observer, sorry. I kept calling it a comparator. Alright, we'll try this. It does deliver a signal. Only with the delay, though. How long does that delay have to be? Only one. Okay. And last test. Can I do it with it being directly in front of this like that? Yes. Okay. So this is kind of stupid, but... Okay, so this is gonna... This little observer here, it's gonna see the log. It's gonna poop out a redstone signal into this, which is gonna go into a block, which is... I guess I could technically put it on any side here, but we'll try the side that that guide went on. So it went to there, and then it powered another duder, and I guess that's where I want my signal to go, so this kind of works, although it may not. Technically it was going up this way and not this way, so I might lose another row in this process, but we'll try it out. We got a comparator that's going to where we want the signal to go. Good. Then on the other side, So we have the comparator, then we had this going this way. Okay. So we have the comparator, then we got to have this going this way. I'm gonna have to go with the modified design. I don't want to fuck with the what's going on right here. Boom, boom, boom. So basically there was a block here that was supposed to be powered. I think it has to be a block for this purpose. Crap, that's gonna fuck with my design. Alright, let me try it. Let me just try it. Let me try it. This is... It's fucking with it, but we're gonna try it. No, not a redstone here. A torch. Oh yeah, I gotta put at least one delay there. It just freaking redstone clocks. Oops. Okay, but now I kind of have another theory. I think I need to adjust. And I just clocked it again. Okay. So I think... Creeper, nobody really wants you here. So I think... I want to try the same design kind of facing another way. So everything's not quite touching. Okay, so the block goes there. Comparator goes there. No, that still kind of makes everything touch. So we're going to go... Repeater there, comparator there. No. That makes everything touch again. Fuck it, there's no way this redstone will reach, but I gotta experiment here. So this would be going into a block with the redstone torch. Darn it, none of these designs are actually viable. That's what kind of sucks. So we're just gonna do the best we can. Yeah, I know. You're working. I hear ya. Hi, kitty. Interesting thing, though, they turned on and they never turned back off again. It's this redstone torch right here. So let me just see how it affects the rest of the circuit. Oh, that was a load bearing. Oh, maybe I gotta put one here. Okay. No. This really doesn't power the redstone behind it? No, complete failure. It has to, like, be a block. Interesting, but I wonder if I could just... Okay. So what happened here was turned it off long enough for it to power, but what's happening here is essentially nothing. Why? So is this even turning off? So, yeah, I'm kind of stumped on this design here. I don't really know how to improve it from here. So, we're back to this. No, it's not exactly trial and error. It's, if I understood how the redstone worked more, I'd be able to design this, but I'm kind of in the process of learning how the redstone works, so I don't know how to make one that actually works. I'm sure others have made it. I could probably find someone else's design and steal it, but I was kind of trying to come up with my own. I just don't know how to handle the problem of, okay, so I want, boom, block, turn on observer, send out a signal. Block turns on piston, which also sends a signal, and I don't want that signal to happen. So let me take another look at these switches I saw. Okay, so I built this one right, it just didn't quite do what I wanted it to. Let's see if someone else... Alright, so I am trying to see if there's any designs. Who's got a good tree wall pushing design? I just want to see your redstone. No, I need to look more at my toggle switches. Memory circuit. Yes. Alright. Okay. So here I've found a few more circuits. Okay. RS NOR latches? Getting into some real complex redstone here. Minecraft observer with piston loop fix. How about that? That's better. Observer stabilizer. Yes, that's what I need. Yes, okay. Alright, I got a design I'm gonna try to replicate here. Okay, let's see if this is better. Alright, so if I were to have an observer, boom, looking that way, going out to a repeater with no delay. Some redstone, some redstone, some redstone. Redstone going that way, going behind, going back in front of it, it looks like. And then we've got what appears to be a very delayed redstone going here. Now, I assume, since this is supposed to work with the piston, that it should theoretically stop this from happening. Stop this loop from occurring. Interesting. It did it twice, but it didn't infinite loop. Interesting. Okay. Can I utilize this in my current design? So, I can have it go out into another repeater, yes. Get rid of that there. So that's gonna go out to, and then towards its target, okay. Or out one, then over two. That's perfect, okay. You're telling me all I needed to fix my design was a single redstone repeater right here? What the fuck? Alright, let's see if it actually works, though. Not quite. Ugh. Oh, you know what? I have this in, like, locked mode for some reason. Okay, so I did something wrong. So first of all, I don't think this is supposed to have a delay, first of all. Okay, so this is kind of working, it's just not quite doing what I want it to. Let me see if I can fix it by changing some of the delays. Aha! Dude. This is fucking amazing. Hell yes. Okay, that is perfect. Alright. Alright. We're gonna make it daytime again. We are gonna... Okay, we got plenty of bone meal in there. Let's just try it out all the way. Oh, let me seal this up again, because we would normally not have this exposed. I think that's fine. I don't know if that Let me test this part first. Oh, pfft. How am I gonna put a switch right there? There we go. Let's make sure this is still working okay. I don't like that double push it's got going on there. Okay. I don't know why that's happening. I feel like I didn't always have a block there. Let's try this. That's a little better. Okay. So I feel like having a solid block there made a difference. Alright, let's try to plant this all the way to the end. Although I kind of built it in a way where I can't see. I built it the way I want, because ideally this is all kind of going to be hidden, and I'm only going to have... No, that's not true. I built it opposite. Normally that wall should be facing the other way. I'll keep that in mind for when I build it survival. What? How did I... Oh, the tree grew into me. Here we go. Something made it stop working before, probably my messed up design. Seriously haven't grown that yet? Are you out of bone meal? Yes. Ran out of bone meal right during the single most important part of testing, really. Hey, kitty. Alright, so theoretically, once this grows, it should push the wall forward. Ha! Okay, it didn't push the whole wall, though, but that's due to the fact that I had to change my design a little bit, meaning the redstone no longer reaches all the way over here. And I don't really know how to fix it without adding a repeater into the mix, which I don't know. I could technically do it, but I do want it to go 8 though. I do want it to go. So it's mostly up here that it needs it. Why don't I just kind of fix the problem with one up there, okay? This will all be buried by a mountain anyway. Now, theoretically, this should just keep working the same way. Come on now, you've got enough bone meal. So this farm is not going to be entirely AFK because I have to sit here and plant the saplings as they get pushed out of the way, because I don't know if there's a way I can automate that part. I can automate the bone meal, that's easy enough. Okay, it pushed. Looks like it pushed the wall again. Would you hover, please? There we go. Would you look at that? It's making me a nice big cube of trees. I'll ignore those parts that got fucked up. Looks like the second time it did push the whole thing forward. So putting the repeater there did fix it. I could possibly restore a row of pistons there, but I think I actually like this 8x8. 8x8 is decent. Now we just got all these leaves. I didn't think of a way to deal with those. There is, I've seen tree farms with leaf crushers, but it wasn't a priority for me. I mostly wanted the wood, which we are successfully farming right now, which is pretty cool. I always like making automated farms. Okay, so I got about 3 rows of this left, then it'll push out again. Come on, let's go. I just want to test one more row before I try to build it in survival. Okay, I think that was it. Yeah. So basically what would happen is I would decide I was done with all that, and then I would come here with my pickaxe, with my my axe, and I would just start chopping it all up, and there'd be a bunch of wood waiting for me. If I wanted to automate this process, I would probably do so with TNT, dropping TNT from above with a pool of water below. But the problem with that is you got to be really careful with your TNT, because you don't want to destroy your pistons over here. You don't want to destroy your farm in the process of farming. You know, that's not a very effective farm if you have to rebuild it every time you harvest something. So I'm going to leave it at just a manual. I got some pretty good pickaxes. This would be a ton of wood I got just here. So let me take another quick kind of look at my design. So this is stupid wall. Alright, got it. With a dumb little clock idea that actually worked pretty well. I forgot that redstone repeaters worked like that, that if you put a signal into the side, it locked it into place. So yeah, it was a very simple fix to probably one of the basic functions of the redstone repeater. Now the complicated part is actually this first part. This is the design I have to really make sure I know. So, get rid of some of these leaves. So I can kind of look at it. Oh, go ahead and turn off. Yeah. Okay. Make it daytime again. Alright. So, what's going on here is pretty simple. There's a redstone clock. I got a basic redstone clock with observers there with a dropper on top. Okay. Or a dispenser? Dropper, dispenser? I don't know. The O-face one. In front of a block of dirt. Now, I don't think there's anything under that block of dirt. No. There was nothing. Yeah, I just destroyed it for no reason. Okay. Block of dirt with another observer facing down. Although I don't really know why. Can't remember why that observer is there. I think it was so I didn't need this. Let me try something real quick. See if this breaks it. bro. Jesus Christ, how many bone meals? Aha. Okay. Got it. Okay. So, the way it works. Alright, boom. So I already explained the redstone clock, constantly powering the dropper, except for the switch on here I can turn it off with. Boom. Dirt block. Plant your tree there, drops bone meal onto it. Good. Then we have this. Comparator with an observer on top. So I think the way it works is tree grows, powers the comparator. Comparator is a block change which the observer recognizes, poops out a redstone signal, which there's a piece of redstone down there you can't see, which is powering this piston, which pushes this observer over to here. That observer, because its block state just changed, is going to poop out a redstone signal to this observer. Or actually, I don't even know if that's not this observer. It's just gonna see the signal from there. It's gonna send some redstone up here and around the pistons. Those will power, pushing the block, and then over here, this wall is actually simple. Once you realize how simple this fix is, this is just basically redstone going into the back of pistons, going into the back of repeaters, going into pistons. That's simple. Okay, so I am going to close this back up. It's actually a cool design. This is going to be an interesting build in survival, though, because it's going to require a lot of resources. I need a lot of redstone for this. Okay. Alright, so we are going to go into survival. Backup and load. That's right, because we upgraded to 1.14.3. Uh-oh, I got the spinny circle. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. Okay, there we go. Alright, so as my world loads in... Oh, hi, Stray Kitty. One of my villagers got free, but he's okay. So yeah, I did a lot of changes here since my last stream. Got some big changes. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do a flyover of my place. Let's go to the lighthouse, actually. Alright. I'm gonna kind of look off into the distance here to give everything a second to load so it's not so laggy. So I got an automatic farm, 2 automatic farms actually, fully automatic farms, no input necessary. The tree farm I was just making was not fully automatic. It does require some input. It might be AFK, but I might be able to set my character down and hold the right mouse button, but it's not completely automatic. So that's a villager based farm, and that is observer and piston based farm. We'll go take a look at that one first. I already kind of toured my design in creative mode, but we'll look at it in action here. So all this sugarcane grows, hits the observers. I've got all the redstone buried back here in the hill so you can't really see it. Hits the observers. Observers power the pistons. Boom. And we've got a mine cart back there picking everything up. I will actually turn on X-ray. I don't normally play with X-ray, but sometimes it's cool to see how these contraptions work. We'll turn on X-ray, and you can kind of see how this one works. Okay, so here we go. So redstone powering those power rails to make sure that this cart is always moving. The cart has a hopper in it, which is gonna pick up the pieces as they break. And then let's see if we can get a view at the redstone back here. Yep. Pretty simple. It's a lot of glass blocks, so it looks weird, but yeah, there's just redstone going into the backs of these. And I don't know if it's going to trigger right now. All these are ready to go, but I don't know if one grows in the next few seconds, we would get to see it work. No? Okay then. But anyway, it drops them all into these 3 stack chests. I stacked them 3 high just so that they're overflow protected. That way, even if I don't check out these chests for fucking months, like, they won't be overfilled. They will, and I won't waste any materials. I'll just have a buttload of sugarcane ready to go. Let's see how much is in there now. Probably not that much. It's kind of a new farm, and it's not very fast. It's not a very fast farm. Yeah, I cleared it out, and I don't think it's filled up since. Next is this villager-based farm. This one's interesting because, like I said, yeah, it's villager-based. Okay. That's not as good of a flatland transportation as I thought. So, the way this one works is you got farmers in there. There's a bed and a compost thing there. Compost thing makes them a farmer. I planted a bunch of crops. The farmer is supposed to go around and he picks the crops, and you can't really see it, but I'll turn on X-ray so you can have a look. But there are 2 other villagers on the other side of a barricade. It's a weird barricade because the player can run through it, but villagers can't. It's actually two minecarts with hoppers. But yeah, there's those 2 villagers there. They don't have a job. They just stand there. Basically, this guy is going to pick all the vegetables, and he's going to throw the vegetables at that guy. Or he's going to try to throw them at these guys. A bunch of them are going to get sucked up into these hoppers. Take them down. Follow the hopper line over here into the chest. Boom. There's nothing in there now because I did check it recently, but we've got carrots on this floor. And whoa, you see all that purple right there? That is that means some of the textures aren't loading. That means my resource pack is outdated and they need to update it. That's true because they updated the game to 1.14.3. My texture pack is probably out of date because of that update. But either way, this guy's picking wheat. And he's gonna yeet the wheat at these guys. Yes. Let's see if he'll pick any. No? You're just wondering? Alright, I'm gonna turn this X-ray off because it kinda hurts. Ooh. Yeah, they're eternally stuck there, as are all the villagers. Actually, just all the villagers in general. Yeah, they don't explore. They stick to their one little area, and that's it. That's all they do. Even the ones that are in villages that aren't my slaves. Minecraft villagers don't even qualify as being sentient. Like, they are... There's animals and more sentience in them. Oh, look, he's picking vegetables, and he's throwing it to his buddies. Yep. There he goes, picking the wheat. Yeah, get it. Make that bread. I want to see if he'll eat it. That's all they can say. Alright, did any of it make it into here? Let's see. Let me go. Whoops, broke it. Nope, none of it made it down yet. But it will. I'll come back out and check that, and there will be vegetables in there. Okay, so what we were just designing in creative mode, though, was a tree farm. Now, I was kind of relying on having stuff in the background to bury the redstone in, so left side of this is not going to be good. I gotta at least start over here. Now, I think I only needed about 13 blocks. 14, I guess, or 15 blocks total, because the back of the redstone contraption itself required some. So assuming I give myself 1, 2, 5 blocks here and start here. Let me put torches there to kind of signify. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That would be... yeah, I could work with that. In fact, why don't I even just... 1, 2, 3... Why don't I even just start it here? So that's the back. 1, 2. This is where the pistons would go. Then there would be 1 tree, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This would be the last row of trees here. Then this would be a free row. This would be where my observers go. Oh, but wait, I need repeater, redstone. Okay, right here. This is where it ends. Alright, and then... so yeah, so that's the start. This is nothing anymore. Let's make this a little more obvious. And I actually want this one, because right here, because I'm going to be building right here. Okay, so this is where my tree farm's going to go. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to show you guys. Yes, there is a reason for those torches, because torches extend... They give you an area where enemies cannot spawn, but only in that little area. So you need, like, it's a small area of like 7 blocks, so you need a bunch. But what I kind of want to show you guys is my Minecraft overviewer. So this, you're gonna do some weird OBS stuff here, but I gotta add another. Gotta add a capture, a window capture. And I want, yes. Yes, I want that. No, it doesn't show. I can see... I see my cursor, but it's not showing you guys what's on it, though. That is so lame. Okay. Yeah, that's really lame. What else might work? Yeah. Browser, okay. Aha. Okay, this is dumb, but... So, I can't exactly show everything. It doesn't want to really work the way I was hoping, but you generate maps like this, basically. So I'll have to figure out how to show you guys, like, in real time. I might just have to do a screen capture. In fact, let me try that. Let me just do a display capture. Here we go. All right. So, Minecraft Overviewer. It's a pretty complex program. You use it through command line. It reads your game's save file and it generates basically a rendered map for you. So this is my home area. This is what it looks like. You see my house right here, my lighthouse, my main house, my villager farm, my iron farm and villager storage, I guess, and then my newest farm here. And I got these cool overlays, spawn overlay. So you see everywhere in red is where enemies will spawn at night. If you look, not counting these areas right here, enemies can't actually spawn on this type of block, so these reds are, you can ignore those. Enemies can't spawn within my walls. There's a few spots right here which I need to work on, yes. But for the most part, there's no enemies spawning inside my compound. So that's why all the torches are everywhere, because they keep the enemies from spawning. It looks like I gotta put one right there, and I gotta put a few more outside my pool. Notably, the Overviewer program is not updated to 1.14, so it's missing some of my new blocks. Like, it's not showing my wall right here. It should, because that's a newer block. But you can see a lot of interesting stuff here. Look, there's my floating house. You can see my underwater stuff, but you could see it even better with this specific render I got for ocean floor. Boom, this gets rid of the water and you can just see everything. You know what this one's really, oh, let's turn the spawn off. That's a little, you know what spawn is underwater is really used for? Finding these ships. And also finding these underwater monuments. Remember when we raided one of those? Yeah, here's the two that I've raided. Tons of ships. And then this one's interesting, a cave render where you can actually see underground. So here you can see into my mob grinder. There's the 4 channels of water where the enemies spawn here. They would get caught in the water and get dropped down the shaft to down here. Here's my item sorter back here. Weird that it's not showing redstone connections on all of them, but no big deal. All the chests, all the different blocks, and then you can kind of see my my mine railway. That goes, actually, you could follow the railway all the way to the stronghold. Boom, there's a stronghold right there. Look at that, with all the cobwebs and the library and stuff. It's pretty nifty. This is cool. These maps are pretty useful for finding stuff like, look at this, a jungle. Jungles are normally pretty hard to find, but get yourself a Minecraft Overviewer and you can find it. And look right there, you see right there, that's actually a jungle temple. Jungle pyramid, as sometimes it's called. You get over here, you start getting some really cool ice biomes. Like I like these two. Ice spikes biome. That's a pretty cool biome. Just these giant towering spikes of ice. And if you look, they actually have villages. There's villages mixed in with the ice spike biomes. I thought that was cool. And you come over here and there's some frozen ocean with ice. Lots of ice that you can mine. Where's a funny area I found? I found like a tiny icy part that I felt did not belong. Right here, yeah. Look at this ice. Right by the desert. Where else? This one in particular. Desert, iceberg. You can see swamps. Yeah, and sometimes you can even, let's see, I know I found one. Maybe it was this other swamp on the other side of me. No, I know there's witches. I know I found a witch's hut. Yeah, there you go. A witch's hut. Right in the middle of the swamp. Yeah, so Overviewer's pretty sweet. Overviewer's pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to turn that off. And back to Minecraft, yeah. So, that's the deal with all the torches. Oh, I didn't even realize it got nighttime in my game. Whoops. I didn't pause it or anything. Alright, let's go to sleep. Okay. All my kitties and my birds. My kitties and my birds. But yeah, the overviewer map, some people consider it cheating. I think of it as like an art project. I like to fly out to the reaches of my map to make it so overviewer will render them. Every once in a while, I will, after making a bunch of farms or something, I'll run it again. See, the last time I ran it was after building this, so it's a pretty recent one. Alright, now, I'm already getting overwhelmed by this build. I haven't even started it yet. Shit. It's gonna be a much more difficult undertaking in survival mode than it was creative. I'm gonna start, I think, by, oh, first of all, let me get an idea of height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, sand block, I didn't mean to do that. So the problem is I can't build it here, though, because I need too many blocks back to go. Shit, I gotta do another count, you guys, sorry. I gotta go back to my creative world and kind of count how many blocks. Let me just get myself a footprint here. So, corner to corner. So, the furthest corner is this one right here. So, we're going to put something right there. And then, back here, it's technically right here. So right there. So we got 1, 2. Oh, let me go ahead and do it on all sides. Just give myself a nice little barrier here. Alright. And then from here, this has got to be open on this side. But for building, I at least need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks back, and then that can start. But at least 6, 7, 8. So 5 to 8 right there. Okay. Now this way I need... $18. Alright. Got it. That's all I needed. 5 to 8, 18, and then the height doesn't exactly matter. Oh crap, I got iron golems spawning on the ground. God. It's this fucking guy right here. It's this fucking rebel. Alright, so dude, you are single-handedly breaking my iron farm. Like, completely. I gotta get you in a cell. I mean, a room. A room. Sorry. This is gonna be yours. Alright. You know, getting them in these is not nearly as easy as it should be. It is, like, stupid difficult. But I think I'm just gonna have to get a minecart in there. And he's just gonna have to fucking deal with it. Like, I don't know what to tell him. Like, dude. Like, yeah, I get, like, it's kind of sucks being a prisoner, but also, you're not getting killed by shit, so I don't want to hear it. Alright, so, ow. That fucking hurt. Jeez. I took a decent amount of health. Alright. So before I build my stupid farm, which I may not actually end up building on stream because it's going to take a while, we got to get this farmer back into his cell. So we're going to do that. We're bounty hunting now. Alright, some regular ass sandstone should do the trick. I don't need no fancy, schmancy, whatever the fuck. I would like some redstone torches. Okay, oh, and I'm gonna need a mine cart. What do you mean I don't have a mine cart? Oh yeah, I probably used them all up for... Yeah, that makes sense. That's alright, I used them all up in my farm. Okay. Alright, got a minecart. Alright, so the first step is to imprison this... Look at this, 4 freaking iron golems on the ground. That's bullshit. Alright, so I gotta trap this guy in a cart. It's gonna be easier said than done. See? All I had to do is just walk 2 steps away and I'm completely powerless. I'll just keep throwing these down until you find a place to chill out. Aha! Gotcha. Alright. The jig is up, bastard. You're going in a cell. First of all, let's get you over here more. Second of all, I gotta get you some stairs up. Alright. So we decided that's where I'm trying to go. Alright, crap. One of my torches. Can't be leaving it dark. Okay, so that's where we need to get this going. Uh-oh, not like that. There we go. Okay, so I might actually be able to continue this right now. Okay, so basically I just want the cart to just kind of fly off into there, and then ideally I can shut this behind him, and then he'll be back in the cell and I won't have to deal with these freaking... I don't know how to deal with the iron golems though, like, because I don't want to kill them and make the villagers hate me, but then also, like, I kind of need them dead. Why isn't anything powering these? There we go. Torches, you're useless on the side like that. You don't do shit. Okay. Alright, guy. You're gonna be safe. It's okay. We're here to help. You need to go back up into your cell. Okay, good. See, he's in there now. Alright, let me, just destroy any hope you ever have of escaping, first of all. Because that was not cool how you just made all those freaking iron golems spawn outside of where I wanted them to spawn. Like, I hope you're happy. Alright, so I will... I knew that was gonna hurt, but I had to do it. Alright, I'll come around to this side to free you from your... Problem is, like, this is gonna hurt him. Like, he's gonna get mad at me. And the iron golems are gonna get all pissed. I don't know how to break it without hurting him. Okay, good. That didn't hurt him. I don't think I can recover that item, though. I'll just have to consider that a loss. I don't really care. Okay, so we at least got the guy back in his cell. Okay. Good. Problem is, I think he had a library. I don't think he had a work block, but because he's such a high level as a farmer, I think he's permanently a farmer. So I don't think it matters. Damn it, dude! I did not want to break my sandstone. That's too slow, though. Fuck it. We'll break some sandstone along the way. It's quicker, actually. I'll just break the sandstone. It's quicker than mining the frickin' train tracks. Okay. So now I gotta I gotta do it. I can't stand having all these iron golems, because they're probably making my iron farm completely stop working. Sorry guys, I hate to do this to you. I like you guys. I think you're so cool. Iron golems, man. I hate having to massacre you like this. You just got hearts of gold. Well, I mean hearts of iron, but you're nice. You're nice dudes, and I don't like to do this to you. Hopefully, since that one dude's back, I didn't realize that one dude was like the iron golem spawning villager, because the way iron golem spawning works is there's like one villager that they are attached to, and I did not realize that it was that one. Just making all of them spawn. And you know, it's less of a prison because they didn't really do anything wrong. They're not like criminals or anything. It's more like just a concentration camp. It's more like just straight up slavery is what it is. But like I said, they're barely sentient, so it's about as much slavery as a cattle farm is. Which, actually, let's go look at my cattle farm. This is not really a farm because it's just a pen with cattle, basically. But yeah, the villagers have about as much sentience in this game as cattle. It's like, it is kind of hard to feel bad for them when they just run into zombies. Like, they just walk right into them, and then they get killed by them. And it's like, well, dude, you literally just walked right into it. What did you think was going to happen? They're like, I can't think. Like, okay, that makes sense. I guess I can understand why you would do something stupid like that. But that also means that, like, I'm gonna exploit you. You don't know the difference. And I need some iron. I need good trades. But yeah, the iron golems do spawn for one specific villager in the village. Like, it's weird how villages work in this game. Alright, Poppy, you go back. These two things just go into a chest. You just go into a chest down here. And rails here, okay. Oh, you know what I bet's full as crap? I bet this thing's full. I bet this mop grinder. This is gonna make such a cool noise. Yeah. The sound of several enemies dying and then you picking up the experience. Look at all this crap, though. Like, this is all garbage. Like, literally, like, go in the garbage. My lava yeeter. I should redstone clock this with the switch. There's a witch. Okay, that's everything. Yeah, so I've got, definitely got some automatic farms going on. I guess I'll get started. I'll get started on, my newest one. So what am I gonna need? Well, at least 2 observers, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 observers. Cobblestone, redstone dust, nether quartz. Okay. I don't know where my nether quartz is. There it is. Cobblestone, I got plenty of you. And redstone, I think I was actually kind of running low on you. Yeah, I might not even have enough redstone to make this farm right now. Like actual literal redstone dust. I might have to go mine more. Okay, so... So I needed 6 of those, and it's not a dropper I need, it's actually a dispenser. That's the one. I need a bow. Oh, you mean one of those things I just trashed? Hey, one of you guys, do you have a bow? Yes. Turns out I actually need one. Where... Does it have to be a fully... It's gotta be a good bow? Dude, you're being really picky about your bows here. Really don't feel like... But you know what? It's gonna be a waste of... Okay, why can't I go back down? Alright, you know what? I'll just make a bow. Fine. It's gonna be a waste of experience to repair those, so I will just make a bow, okay? Great, no sticks. Exactly what I want to see. Give me a stick. Okay. There it is. Now dispenser. Okay. Oh, and I'm gonna need a few pistons. Like, I'm gonna need an assload of pistons, okay? Oh, well, what the fuck? I already had a dispenser? God damn it. Okay, I am gonna need one of these, though. I'm gonna need a bunch of redstone repeaters, sure. Some redstone torches, fine. God, I can't believe I already had one of those. Let me put these strings away. They're annoying me. Annoying my inventory. Okay, and sticks too. You can go away. I need pistons. What do I do for a piston? Not a sticky piston, just a regular ass piston. Planks and iron. Okay, well, it's funny that I need planks because that's actually what I'm trying to build is a tree farm, so yeah, clearly I need lots of wood. I'm going to need lots of wood to make the wood farm. This is very counterintuitive. And if you look, I seem to be out of wood except for jungle logs. I really don't have any other logs. I must have used... Oh yeah, duh. I decided I needed a wood farm when I ran out of wood on another project. So yeah, I need lots of wood. That's why I'm making this whole project. Damn creepers. Okay, this'll do. Hey, there's a overturned ship. So I just need to cut a lot of wood, basically. I need to, like, deforest the fuck out of this area. I just need to come capitalism the crap out of this. Okay. Ooh, that's a big tree. Oh, creeper just blew me up. I deserve that. I didn't bother looking. I knew the creepers are there, but I didn't bother to look. Ah, this is gonna be hard to cut because of the way it's shaped. Good enough. I'm lazy. Yes, that's a good way to stop. Okay, so basically we got a stupid amount of these. Okay. I don't want those saplings though. Not in my inventory. Alright. Now I will make some pistons. A lot of pistons. 21 pistons, okay. What did I run out of? Cobblestone, huh? Well, luckily I got plenty of that. Here, dirt, you can go away. Crystal, I don't think I need you out anymore. You can go away. Okay. Let's make some more pistons. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call it on the pistons for now. I got a lot. I probably don't even need that many for this project. Well, yeah, I do actually. I'm gonna need a few more, but that's good for now. Seriously. Alright. Seems the problem of iron golems spawning outside the pit has not been solved. Now I think it's these guys' fault. I don't know how to fix it other than maybe dig more blocks down. It's complicated. We're not even gonna deal with that right now. Okay, so I decided 5 to 8 blocks back is what I need. So I kind of want the very back of it. I don't want the very back to be against the wall. I'd rather leave an open wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm thinking this should be where we start. This will be where the dirt block goes. No, this will be where the dirt block goes, right here. So if the dirt blocks go in here, then that means I want my dropper to go here, which means my redstone clock needs to go here. Okay. So the redstone clock's weird. No, that's not it. I might have to get below it. Awkwardly. Okay, that's right. We want it looking up like that. Okay. So this is going to be a weird build. It is. This is not going to go smooth at first. Alright, so now that I've got that one facing that way, got that one facing... Okay, see? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's clicking like that? That's good. That's what we want. Alright, it's clicking. That's good. Again, that's what we want. Boom, turned it off. Okay. So I believe what I also had up here was an observer looking up. That's not right. I probably have to get down again. Yes. Okay. Now, before I forget, there was a redstone that goes right there. Now, I do remember... This is kind of ridiculous, but, how did I do this? Okay. So there was a piston here. And an observer, which I believe was facing down. Oh crap, but you know what? This one actually is a sticky piston, though. Shit. I remember that. That one actually is a sticky piston, because it's got to pull the block back. Okay, so I need a sticky piston. I might have had one. If not, I should have a slime ball or two. I should have an extra slime ball. Yeah. Alright, we'll make a sticky piston. Shut that door. Ugh. Okay, so back down into my pit. So this has to be a sticky piston. Boom. So that's supposed to... I gotta get out of here. So that's gonna be down. So yeah, the way this works is boom. That pushes, that's gonna push. Okay, so this needs to be cleared out, clearly. So I need one more observer that is looking down here. But it's gotta be like right here, I think. Oh, I forgot about the redstone comparator. Alright, so I gotta get One of these facing down right here. No. No, I think I'm going about this the wrong way. I think it actually needs to be looking up like that, yeah. But I'm not so confident about this. I'm gonna go hop back into my creative world real quick and take a look at the circuit. Okay, so it was facing up on the same block as the dropper. Okay. Just real quick, if I look at this, yes. Alright, so I need a few things. First of all, I need some more sandstone to kind of close this up. And apparently I did forget a redstone comparator. I was supposed to have a comparator in the mix. Okay, there's my comparator, perfect. And I'll get myself some sandstone just to kind of patch things up, okay. Oh, duh, I need my one dirt block too. Might as well sleep. Alright, now let's go kind of fix up that design. Ah. Alright, so. Redstone comparator. No. That is not. Fuck. Damn it. I did not mean to break that observer. Okay, looking up, that's good. Okay. I don't think there's any rules about how that block needs to be, but I'm pretty sure the comparator... Whoops, hey, pick that up, yeah. I gotta look at it again. I'm getting confused by what's going on down here. Alright, so, first of all, the comparator, it is two sides on that one, so yeah. Okay. Sticky piston. Oh, there's a trap door on the bottom of this. I forgot. Shit. And then what's going on under the dirt block? Nothing under the dirt. Okay, so sticky piston. What about underneath the sticky piston? Nothing special here. Okay. Hey, Beezy. Alright, so nothing special going on under this sticky piston. So I think the only thing I forgot was that trap door. I don't know why the trap door has to be part of the design. Well, it kind of makes sense. It's weird. But I think I can fix it. So, first of all, Ah, one thing I didn't look at. Which way was that facing? I understood that it wasn't interfering any. Okay, so it's facing up. Facing up and then goes to a trapdoor. And that's also facing up. Okay. Think I got it this time. I think. First of all, let me grab that stupid trapdoor, because it's gonna be like the crux of this whole design is that trapdoor missing. I might actually have one. No. How do I make one? It's an iron trapdoor. I don't know if I want an iron one. What do I need for a wood one, though? Oh yeah, I can make a trapdoor. I just didn't see the option there. There we go. Okay. I do remember putting that trapdoor on the first time, though. I do. Now I do. Alright. Trapdoor is on there. Okay. That is also facing up. That is to facing up. I think this is it. Yes. Okay, so then that would be there. Sandstone would be here and here. Except I'm just now realizing I fucked up still. God damn it. Alright, yeah, I, just completely screwed this up, built everything on the wrong side. Whoops. What the hell was I thinking? Okay, so this redstone clock stuff is fine. But a few things are going to have to be moved over here. For one, this observer's going to be looking down on this side. And that trapdoor here, let me just do this. Trapdoor is gonna have to be on this one's face. That sticky piston and this observer need to be over here. Okay. So that sticky piston right there? Yeah. And that observer facing up? Okay, good. Alright, so that can be sealed under there. No rules for what goes on right there. This part's sealed up. So is that. That. Okay. So then a block should be able to go there. And there. And then I should be able to close this up, no problem. Okay. Back to business. Alright. I completely built that on the wrong side. That's why. So I wanted my pistons to be on this side. Okay, so that's what I wanted, right? So I kind of wanted it to look like that. I maybe wanted it buried back here a little more, but I need that extra space for the wall, the tree wall. So I can design around it in the end. So now let me see what I was going for the first time. All right. So I believe I had a slab right here last time. Oops, that wasn't very fast. I had to go back too far. Okay, so I believe I had some slab. So I'll go grab that. I'll use smooth sandstone slab, sure. Oh, before I forget too, I had something kind of dumb going on, but I'll do it. So it was like 1, 2. That way. I think I need to be on this side. That way. Boom. So at some point I'll make that look better, but basically that's like a tree height limiter. Okay, so broke those. Alright, so the idea was this way, I think. I think I had to do it stupid like this the first time too, because for some reason the electricity didn't power, but I was okay with it. But yeah, the redstone didn't like want to power this last one until it actually had a charged block. Okay, so the basic concept should work now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. I'm going to clean up my inventory a little bit before I start this next part of the project. I'm going to test it. I don't think I'm going to build the wall tonight, but we're going to see if the actual tree generator works. So I'm going to put some stuff back just so my inventory is a little more cleared up. So it's got that. I don't need that. Don't need that. Go ahead and keep the redstone stuff. This will go away down there. Okay. Okay, I'll put these two things away downstairs. And then I need to clear up my inventory for some bone meal. In here, I think. Yeah, I need a lot of bone meal. Also, I'm gonna need some of those saplings. I know I used to stash them in here. I just don't know where they ended up. There we go. Oh, look at that. We got plenty. Alright, bone meal. Literally like a full chest. We can only handle about 9 stacks, though. And it's nighttime. We'll make it go daytime. Okay. Ow. I gotta get better at that landing crap. Okay, so we're just gonna fill this up. And theoretically this should make a tree grow, and it should push it out of the way when it does. Okay, I don't so much like the duplicating there. I think I kind of know what the problem is there, though. It's not leaving any behind, though. That's good. Okay, so it's duplicating a little, but I actually think I know the cause of that. I believe it's from having a block in that space right there. I think this will fix the duplicating pushes. Come on, it takes... I feel like it takes a lot longer to grow. I think that was good. It's not leaving any behind. Good. Oh. I gotta actually put another sapling down after it plants. Good. Oh, always fun to cheese boss fights, though. I love cheesing. Okay. How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna basically extend the wall as far out as it goes. And then that's the point where the wall is gonna start, like the end of the wall. Oh, look, I missed one at some point. I'm gonna attribute that to the problems I was having with the first run where it, like, duplicated. Okay, just go ahead and extend all the way out, wall. I want to test my limits here. Jeez, it takes so many bone meals. I'm gonna, like, it's gonna, like, run out of bone meal before it finishes its own wall. Okay, so that's it. Hey, look, it actually finished itself, though. Okay, so this is the point where the wall is maxed out. This is the point where my last observer needs to go. Alright, so this part was kind of easy. It poops out a redstone signal. And one's got to go here too, but it's got to have a delay. And then oh yeah, that's right. I'm literally out of redstone. I used it all. Huh. Okay, but anyway. So I believe I wanted... I don't think I'm going to finish this part of the wall tonight, but I will kind of get it started. So I believe I wanted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I decided 8 was a healthy number to push. would be cool if I can make a 12 by 12 block, but I could maybe extend it out eventually. But for now, this is what we're doing. Okay. See, already I've got a bunch of wood. This wood farm's already effective. I need some height here. No, that's not right. Nah, piston. That ain't what I wanted. Alright, so. We'll get rid of those two because they're tacky. Alright. This is gonna be some work, but... So I think the design I settled on was the one where I'm like repeater, block, repeater. So first of all, I'm gonna need a lot more of these. Alright, so I need a lot more repeaters, then goes a row of blocks, then goes another row of repeaters, then goes a block, then goes row of repeaters. Because I'm building it into the wall, I shouldn't have a problem making it all climb. I just need to get a lot more materials. But I think it's gonna work. But that's the point where I'm gonna end this stream. We did get a lot of work done. We did get ourselves a working... here, I don't like the way... Yeah, let's... I don't like the way that is. Let me make sure it still works. Okay. Good. Alright, good. It's still working the way I intended. So that's pretty cool. Like, we got it to an actual tree farm. We are on our way to making a sorter to kind of push this out into a cube here, which will basically let me mine a bunch of them at once. So yeah, I'm pretty proud. And these iron golems are something that's gonna piss me off. I think I don't actually know what's causing that to happen now. Oh, you know what I bet it is though? How I told you that guy was missing his one block that he works on. I bet he's getting into the space down on his bed, and that's not enough spaces above. Oh yeah, I bet. I can fix that actually. I don't know if that's the problem, but we're gonna try to apply a quick fix. That'll be the last thing we do tonight. Try to fix my broken ass automatic bullshit. I used all my composters, didn't I, though? Nope. There's one. Okay, good. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Just at this point, this is the only thing I can think of causing the golems to spawn where I don't want them to spawn. Okay, you. I feel like you're getting into the space, and that's making golems spawn. Oh, but you were a librarian. You were not a farmer. Why did I think you were a farmer? Oh, this guy was a farmer. Well, what do you mean there's two of you who might be in the wrong space? Well, shit. Oh, fine. I'll fix both of you. I'll get a compo. I had both items available. Yeah, I'm definitely applying a band-aid to this situation. If I do it while they're asleep, they won't be so squirrely moving around and such, so this is good. Where did I decide it was? Down here? Yes. One. And you get one. Okay. Okay. Alright. You want the lectern, because you're a librarian. You want the composter, because you are the farmer. Okay, there. Now can you all stop getting into the space below? Well, then there's still these. That can't have been the problem, because I didn't have that problem before. It was only once I built these, so I'm thinking it's gotta have to do with that farm there. I'll, think of a fix for that, although I don't know if one exists. My iron farm might just be kind of kaput, but that's fine, because I have a buttload of iron now. When I built it, I was almost out of iron, so... I guess I'll be fine. Alright, so yeah, that's it. That's where I'm going to end tonight's stream. I'd like to thank everyone for joining. And I might be back for some more next week. Enjoy your night, everyone.